My best friend is sleeping with a married man and now I don't want to be friends with her anymore. We were talking and she was telling me about this new guy she started seeing. She told me all about how she thinks she found the one and that this guy is her soulmate. I was so happy for her and wanted to know more, but she was hesitant to reveal who he was. I pressed her a little, saying, "I'm your best friend. You can tell me anything." But what she told me was not at all what I expected to hear. I was actually horrified. This new guy she's seeing, supposedly the love of her life, is nearly the same age as her dad. He's married and has 2 kids, and nearly made a third with my friend. Apparently they've had multiple pregnancy scares. I could honestly not believe what I was hearing. She told me about the first time they made love. He kept bringing her drinks and said he needed a drinking buddy and she looked like good company. He complimented her, flattered her, got her drunk, then took her to bed with him. No protection. They've never once used protection. He told her all these sweet nothings like, "You're so amazing. I've never met anyone like you before." And she soaked it all up. She told me all about how they were so in love and how he's going to divorce his wife so they can be together. She honestly sounded brainwashed to me. I immediately expressed how wrong I thought this was and I was concerned he was taking advantage of her. I think this guy is bad news. She could only tell me how wrong I was, saying, "You don't even know him. We were made for each other. It's meant to be." She then showed me text messages. "See? He's a sweetheart." I did see. I could see he was a sweet talker, and there's a difference. Texts like, "Good morning, pretty girl. I dreamt about you last night," likely while laying in bed next to his wife. But the major red flag was the number of times she said, "I love you," and not once did he ever say it back. He said other things like, "You're so special, so glad I met you," blah blah blah, but not once did he ever say, "I love you," back. I tried to tell her that I don't think the feelings are mutual. I gently told her this guy is taking advantage of her infatuation with him. I think he's using her, and I told her that, but she just got super defensive and said something like, "He's just not that type of guy. I know he loves me. He just doesn't know how to express it." The type of guy he is? He's the type that sends texts at 2 a.m. saying, "You up?" Or pics. Asking for exposed pics. If he were truly a good man like she says he is, he would be at home with his family, not out getting drunk and cheating on his wife with a girl that's young enough to be his daughter, or he would have a conversation with his wife, maybe break things off, before messing around with other women. The more she told me, the more repulsed I was. I couldn't believe she saw nothing wrong with this picture. I asked about guilt and she laughed about it. She had no guilt at all. In fact, she was loving the idea of being the one to potentially end his marriage. She said she felt no guilt because his wife is a cunt, a dumb bitch, and all kinds of colorful words she used to describe this woman that she doesn't even know. I suddenly could not recognize this person sitting beside me. I was disgusted by this person. I really tried to talk to her about this, but it only led to an argument. She didn't want to hear anything I had to say. I told her she's gonna wind up heartbroken because this guy is playing her. The feelings aren't mutual, and I don't think this guy even plans on leaving his wife. I think he's a lying piece of crap, and I'd almost consider him a predator. I can't believe she's part of this. I honestly have no idea who that girl even is anymore, but that's not the girl I used to know. That's not my friend. I don't want to be friends with someone like that. I'm disgusted by this and I want nothing to do with this drama. I wish I could help her or that she'd listen to me, but she's so enamored with this man that she's talking about being his new wife, having his babies and living happily ever after. It's just so wrong to me. I can't support this crap. I think my 10 years of friendship with her might be over because of this.